Hey everyone! You may have heard of hydraulic bridges. For those who haven't, a hydraulic bridge is a movable bridge that uses hydraulic cylinders to raise and lower the bridge deck, allowing ships and boats to pass. Today, we're building a super cool DIY hydraulic bridge that uses plastic syringes and tubes. Building a hydraulic bridge at home might seem tricky, but let's see if we can make it work. Alright, it's time to get building. We'll need a sturdy cardboard base for our bridge. You can sketch a design beforehand, but for now, let's cut out a simple rectangular piece. Next, we need some support structures for the bridge deck. These will act like piers, holding everything up. You can use a pre-made cylindrical tube, or you can get crafty and roll some cardboard sheets into tubes yourselves. Here, I'm rolling an old calendar to make the supports. We'll need a total of 4 of these structures to hold the bridge deck securely. Glue the 4 support structures to the base. Now, let's create some hinges for the bridge deck to move up and down. We'll use 2 skewers and straws for this. Pass the skewers through the straw and glue the skewer to the piers. Make sure that the straws can move freely. These will act as our hinge points. Next, we need the bridge deck where cars, or maybe toy trucks, can travel. Cut another piece of cardboard that fits comfortably within the support structures you created earlier. You can personalize your bridge with some paint, markers, or whatever your creative mind comes up with. You can add features like railings or even multiple levels for a more complex bridge design. Once you're happy with your bridge deck, use your hot glue gun to securely attach the bridge deck to the top of the straw. Remember, we want the deck to move freely. Here comes the cool part, the hydraulic system. This is what will allow us to raise and lower the bridge deck. We'll need 2 syringes. The bigger the syringes, the easier it will be to see the bridge move. Take a tube which is long enough to connect both syringes with some slack. Attach one end of the tubing to the nozzle of the lower syringe and attach the other end of the tubing to the nozzle of the upper syringe. Fill both syringes with water completely. Make sure there are no air bubbles. Make sure the connections are nice and tight to avoid leaks. Next, we need a way to keep the syringe in place under the bridge deck. Here's a clever trick. Cut one end of a craft stick at an angle and glue it to the base. This angled support will perfectly cradle the syringe, keeping it flush with the deck. Now, let's get creative. I used blue paper for a watery feel, but you can decorate your bridge base however you like. Paint it, add stripes, or draw some cool designs. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if it works. Push the plunger of the lower syringe slowly. The bridge deck should rise because the water pressure pushes the upper syringe plunger up. Now, pull the plunger of the lower syringe slowly. The bridge deck should lower because the water pressure pulls the upper syringe plunger up. There you have it, folks, your very own DIY hydraulic bridge. Have you ever wondered how hydraulic bridges works? Pascal's law is the principle behind hydraulic bridge working. As you see, the hydraulic bridge relies on the force of pressurized fluid to lift and lower the bridge deck. The Pascal's law states that if pressure is applied at any one point in an enclosed liquid, that pressure is equally transmitted in all directions within the liquid. Hydraulic systems use an incompressible fluid, such as oil or water, to transmit forces from one location to another within the fluid. This project is a fun way to learn about hydraulics and engineering. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome science and DIY projects. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.